One more time for my friend Valerie Smith and her band Liberty Pike.
My favorite verse. You gotta keep an eye on me, y'all. I can be a little ornery, okay? But I always have a good excuse. Well, officer, oh, officer, I hope you'll understand. That's when you demon, you tell out as loud who I am. I'm all can.
But I can.
I eat too much fried chicken. I can't cut out the fried chicken. To be Shania Twain, I'd have to do that. Oh, no. I'm going to try an old song that's new for me, okay? This song is an Everly Brothers song. How many of y'all know the Everly Brothers? And then Anne Murray recorded it. But I got to meet the Everly Brothers at the Bell Buckle Cafe in Bell Buckle, Tennessee in my 20s. Now understand, I knew the music, but I didn't know what they looked like, okay? So I was at the restaurant, and the gentleman that owned it, he brought me up and he said, "This is Valerie Smith." And I went, "Well, hi there." And I go, "And you are?" They both started laughing that I didn't know who they were, because I guess everybody else knew but me. But that was my first introduction to the Everly Brothers. But I love their music. So here's a new one that I recorded called Walk Right Back. Hope you like it. fresh off the press for me. All right, I'm gonna do a train song. I can't do a show without a train song. It would just be wrong. I even like living by a train, okay, y'all? I like hearing that high, lonesome sound. I do. They don't bother me. It actually makes me fall asleep better. I always dream about, like, where are they going? Where's it headed, you know? Anyway, this goes out to the engineer who drives it. I'm going to send this out to the sound engineer, though, okay? Thank you for doing sound here. Where is he at? Thank you so much. Y'all give him a hand. Yeah. Hardest job ever. Thank you, sir. You're doing a beautiful job out there. Keep making me sound in tune, okay? Here we go. You ready, Joe? Tune that I just love the words to, and the words never get old to me. And they're the best, probably words ever written to me in a beautiful song. Mike Mitchell, you guys. just going over Jordan. I'm only going over. I'm only going over. Let's do a song called Red Clay Halo. If there's a hidden bluegrass, it was my hit, okay, years ago. And I was so honored to sing it. It was a Gillian Welch tune that she pitched to me, and her and Dave Rawlings wrote it. And it was on my very first album that Alan O'Brien from the Nashville Bluegrass Band produced. You've heard the Nashville Bluegrass Band, haven't you? Man, hard to forget them, huh? Anyway, I was so honored. I was in my 20s. It was my first album, and I never had heard of bluegrass. I was from Missouri, and I played old-time music, but no one had ever told me this thing called bluegrass. So when I moved to Nashville, I went to the Station Inn, and the Nashville Bluegrass Band was there, and I was like, wow, whoa, I love that. And I thought, that's what I want to sing. I want to sing that kind of music. I like that. And I remember that was my introduction to bluegrass. So I'm a late bloomer compared to some of you guys, aren't I? But you guys have been the bluegrass community has been so kind to me and let me join and be a part of you. I know I'm a little different, but I thank you for letting me be part of the bluegrass family over the years. It's been a lot of fun. I just thank you for that. I'm humbled. Anyway, this is my first hit song, Red Clay Halo. You ready, Gary?
Yes.
All right, boy. It ain't my fault that the fields are muddy and the red clay from Maggie's journal. And thank you so much. I'm going to be working on that the next 2 months, putting it on video and putting it out there and telling her story finally after 12 years of writing this musical. I only did it when I felt her with me, you know what I mean? I wanted to co-write with my great-grandmother. I wanted to feel like she was there, and I did co-write with her in a weird way through her journal. Anyway, she tells in the story, I have an older sister named Donetta. Now, I'm the better sister, okay, guys? I think Mom likes me better. You know? Anyway, there was a spot in her journal where she talked about her sister Nora that gave her lots of problems. And she said, lots of problems. My sister Nora was so mean. And it kind of reminded me of my sister and I. We kind of go at it and stuff. We love each other. I mean, only us two can go at it. If someone else is mean to her, I'd chase him like a Missouri redneck, you know. My redneck would come out in me, don't you pick on my sister. But Nora was her sister, and she felt, and in the journal she said, she got the clothes so pretty and the shoes so new, while I had the clothes so raggedy. And I had the shoes with round-toed shoes with holes in them. But my sister Nora, Mama liked her better. It wouldn't have been so bad if it wouldn't have been my real mom or my stepmother, but it was my real mom that liked Nora better. So I wrote, and she goes, some might say I was jealous, but I don't think I was, but some might say I was. And I thought, you know, jealousy is a complicated emotion. I think we all have felt a little jealous once in our life, and we're not real good, it's not a good feeling, you know, you feel a little icky, but you can't help it, it's there, you know. And so I wrote a song about questioning if you're jealous or not. And this one is like bluegrass meets opera. I really did a lot of fun in writing this musical. I really wanted to collide all of my musical backgrounds together. So it's weird, it's bluegrass, but if you feel like singing along on the chorus, I would love to have a bluegrass opera on this. So, and it's easy, it's just jealous, that's all the words are. Uh-oh, my shoestrings untied, people. That can be dangerous.
That ends the show, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go. Well,
That's a wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah.
even though I wrote this song, I'm gonna use. I sang this, and I got everybody singing it with me. This is dear to my heart. This part of the journal and of the journey. She talks about education back in the post-Civil War years, growing up in the middle of Missouri on the farm, being a little girl. All of her brothers got to go to school, but she didn't. She had to stay and work. And she talked about really wishing she could have had an education. And she, in her mind, by not having an education, she said, I was no part of God's world. And she said, no education, no place in all creation. My life made no difference to anyone at all. Brought me to tears because I was a music teacher in the schools. And I thought, oh my gosh, education is so important. You know, being seen, and learning. We're people that like to learn. And my heart went out to her, and it taught me to never take education for granted. You just don't do that, you know. And this song is an a cappella sing. This is why I got booked here. I sang this in California for Ralph Stanley too, because I felt his dad's high lonesome presence while I wrote this musical. I really did, and I know it doesn't sound nothing like Ralph Stanley would do, but I felt his soul during this musical. And this is a song that really goes out to my grandma, Maggie Brooks, and also to Ralph, because he was so kind to me in Nashville when I was new and I was different, and you know, he didn't pay no attention to that. He let me sing on the album, the Sisters album with him, and the Sweethearts, and that was so kind, because he didn't have to do that, you know. So here we go. This is called Oh Dear Readers. I hope you'll sing with me. If you don't, that's okay. You know, you can, but it's, give me a, give me an A. Oh dear readers, okay. Oh dear readers, I wonder why I was born with one print dress, the bottom ripped and torn. No education, no place in all creation. My life makes no difference to anyone at all. No part of God's plan, no part of God's plan. Oh dear readers, I wonder why I was born. Might worked all the day through endless rows of corn. No education, no place in all creation. My life makes no difference to anyone at all. No part of God's plan, no part of God's plan. Oh dear readers, I wonder why I was born. My parents beat me so, and all I felt was scorn. No education, no place in all creation. My life makes no difference to anyone at all. No part of God's plan, no part of God's plan. Where were you, God, the day that I was born? You left me here alone in this place that I call home. No education, no place in all creation. My life makes no difference to anyone at all. No part of God's plan, no part of God's plan. No part of God's plan, no part of God's plan.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's powerful. Thank you.
I really feel that song, and I really feel her heart on that, and it really made me proud that I was a teacher. And I felt like, well, maybe I was able to touch someone's soul and make them feel. You know, it's crazy to think you aren't part of God's plan. Think about this. Had my grandmother not lived through the tragedies in the story in her life, had she not overcome them, you know, my grandma wouldn't be here. She wouldn't exist. My dad wouldn't exist. His brothers wouldn't exist. Their children wouldn't exist. My grandchild, you know, my daughter wouldn't exist. Do you think God had a plan for her? I don't know. Just have to think about that. You know, I think there's a big plan for all of us. We just don't always know it. I love you guys.
Amen.
Thank you. Now I got to cheer you up. Okay? I didn't bring you here to depress you, make you cry. And let's do a little Liza Jane. Okay, let's get down here up here. Okay, ready, Stephen?
Yep.
Here we go, y'all. Well, I got a bow, you ain't got none, little Liza Jane. I got a bow, you ain't got none, little Liza Jane. Well, I got a bow, you ain't got none, little Liza Jane. I got a bow, you ain't got none, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. Hambone, where you been? Down by the river making gin, little Liza Jane. Well, Hambone, where you been? Little Liza Jane. He had a horse and a bale of gin, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. I know a man that's 3 feet tall, drinking cigarettes out of all the Liza Jane. Well, saw him just the other day, the Liza Jane. He had a horse and a bale of hay, the Liza Jane. To his great big town, the Liza Jane. Lots of people standing around, the Liza Jane. Liza Jane, Jane, little Liza. Liza Jane, Jane, little Liza. Liza Jane, little Liza Jane, Liza Jane, Jane, little Liza. Liza Jane, Jane, little Liza. Liza Jane, little Liza Jane. I tell you what to tell you twice, little Liza Jane. Enjoy yourself and live your life, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza. Ready, everybody? Oh, little Liza Jane. That's it on the blue mark.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Guys, I got one more song, but I want a big finale, a great big finale. So how you get that? You get the fiddlers up here. What do you think? That's a big finale. Gary's better than I am on that. Take that thing away from me. Okay, Tim Stafford, that was his guitar here. Every time I get it out and I play it, I pet it and I say, man, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you're stuck with me. Man, someday another Tim will find you and you'll be okay. For now, the guitar stuck with me. Well, who's gonna play? Are you gonna introduce them? Mike, why don't you introduce our, oh my goodness, introduce our guest on stage. This is gonna be a good time. Y'all, I'm Valerie Smith. We're Liberty Pike. Visit my website at thevaleriesmith.com to find out more about Maggie's journal. I want to thank Ralph too and Christy for having me here. I want to thank you for sitting out there and listening to me. That means a lot to me. You have a good rest of the weekend. Have a ball, okay? Have a good time. I get a
Valerie Smith and Liberty Pike. Hope to have you guys back next year at the Hills of Home Park. I'm telling you, I have been thoroughly entertained, and thank you, my friend Valerie Smith, one more time. Folks, how about her?